Good afternoon and welcome down to Weather Down and Muletown. As always, this is the Captain. Let's see, perfect. All right. So, again, not much to talk about today. So, going to go over our current conditions, talk about this beautiful weather that we're having here. We're going to have a little TED Talk here in just a minute. It'll be exciting, so stay tuned for that. Currently, it is 87 degrees and sunny side with a gentle breeze of about 3-4 miles an hour out of the north-northwest. Heat index is currently 88, dew point is 64, pressure 29.95, and holding pretty steady. Humidity, as you will notice, is about 45%, so that's why that heat index and that outdoor temperature are pretty close together. So, absolutely beautiful weather like we were talking about just a second ago. So making my job easy for sure. We'll go ahead and hop right into that. Today, high of about 87, so it looks like we have gotten there already. About the same story for most everywhere else in the area. Maybe a little bit cooler up towards the plateau, but most everybody is going to be in about the mid to upper 80s as we go into the overnight tonight. And then most everybody will be in about the mid to lower 60s other than the plateau over there. So about 60 degree for the low in Muletown overnight tonight. So definitely some nice, brisk, almost fall-esque weather. But again, don't get fooled because Saturday back up a little bit to 88, maybe some higher temps there in the mid-state area if you're towards like Nashville or so. But overall, nice and dry weather. Our Pivotal Weather Futurecast here, the HRR model for the next 48 hours shows absolutely nothing going on. So good news there. So it should be a dry weekend for everybody who's got those plans outside and such. So glad to be able to be the bearer of good news there. So again, it makes my job pretty easy. Other than that, not much weather news out there shaking. So brings me to my little TED Talk. Just wanted to go ahead and throw this out there. A lot of longtime followers from Bad Karma will already know these. Lot of newer followers that we've gotten here from the last little bit with us doing our expanded bits of coverage and stuff like the live videos and things like that. We have some newer followers that may not know a couple of things. So I want to go ahead and throw those things out there for you real quick. There are absolutely three things that I loathe, despise, cannot stand, absolutely friggin' hate. And they will not be tolerated. There will be no warnings. This is that warning. There will be no toleration. None of it. You'll be instantly banned, removed from the page, deleted the comments, and if it's bad enough, I'll report you to Facebook. I don't report anything to Facebook. Hate being that guy, but some people, there are certain buttons you can push of mine that if I don't just ban you and get rid of you, we'll be without an admin because I'll get myself into trouble. So, like I said, most of everybody that's been here for a while knows that one of the other admins that helps here is my mom. You know how that goes in the South, folks. Don't mess with nobody's mama. So, don't abuse my staff. That's first and foremost. Number 2, there will be no abuse, disrespect, bad mouthing of the United States of America. Love this country. I've had too many of my friends give their lives for it or end up maimed or disfigured or different, or so no, there will be none of that either. And going to that last one, same goes for our first responders and our police. There were a couple of comments last night. They were definitely the minority. 99.9% of everything was wonderful. And again, love you guys. Y'all are the best absolute followers out there. But again, a couple of new people, I believe, because I've never heard the names before, just come in and make some rather ugly comments about what they hope their prognosis for the officer's condition was, or just some other things in general. And just not going to do that because, like I said, I'll get myself into trouble with telling you my opinions. And there's a time and a place for that. I mean, this is America, it's a free country, but this ain't the place, and so it'll never be the time. We don't do politics here for that reason. I love politics. I can talk about that all day. I probably need my own show to do that, but it's not what we do here. So we don't do much of the news for that reason. But when it comes to things like public safety that it can impact the general public and things like that out there, and that's something that I'm always going to err on the side of caution and let you know about. You know, hey, large police presence going down over here on this side of town. And again, I'm probably not going to tell you everything that I know, because I'm privy to things that the general public isn't at times. And again, just some of the means that we use to monitor things. Can't tell you everything I know. It's not to be rude. It's because I've been there. For those of you that don't know me, or the kind of the deep dive background there, I spent a lot of time as a police officer, corrections officer, 911 dispatcher, lots of things in the area or that arena. So did mom, so did dad, wifey is currently. So again, that's what we do. That's our bag of beans. So that's what we've always done. We've always been public servants and had the, I guess, the servant's heart or whatever. So don't do that anymore due to a long story and some health conditions and a bunch of fun stuff like that. That's not great to talk about, but still have the love and the respect, because that will never go away. So we not only support our police, we'll do everything we can to help them, and that goes doubly for this country and those who have signed on the dotted line and wrote the blank check to support it, because we've been there with you. And that's all I got to say about that, Forrest Gump. So other than that, like I said, don't do any of those three things, and you'll be fine. We did the weather, and we don't do politics. We don't talk about country songs. We don't do any of that other stuff. So other than that, hope y'all have a great weekend. I'll probably pop in and out with a couple just little brief updates. Hopefully nothing else crazy like last night goes down. And again, for everybody who did not see the earlier posts, our deputy has been cleared and released from the hospital. So we're definitely very thankful for that, and that he's doing okay. It sounds like he's going to make a full recovery from what I gather. And again, just have to wait for the department, the sheriff's office there, to issue a statement on that, because I'm not going to mention the deputy's name, just out of personal privacy, professional courtesy. Again, been there, done that. So look forward to the news is all I can tell you there. So other than that, thank you all for being great. 99.9999999% of you are, and love you all to death. Mean it. So yeah, and it's just looking at the comments and everything, and just and I know this isn't directed at any of y'all, because I know all the names of the regulars and the peoples and the this and that and the other, and these are two names I didn't recognize, and one gentleman got reported to Facebook, so hopefully, I mean, I got deleted without ever saying anything that bad to anybody, so hopefully they get rid of him. But anyway, like I said, that's not my thing. I don't like doing it, but there's those three reasons that I will whip out the band hammer for anybody. Just so don't do it. Other than that, much love to everybody. Like I said, got the best fans in the business. I really, really, really believe that. Things are going great too, as well, on the Facebook performance bonus. So we are, I think, up over about $100 on the Facebook bonus, just from the posts and the likes, the comments, the shares, all of that fun stuff. So definitely keep that up, keep it going. Those things are going great. And again, I'm just going to keep investing that money back into the show and the page, and bring you new things, new content. Still working on a lot of things. So again, just stick with us there as far as that goes. Lots of big things in store. And other than that, thank you everybody for following, and welcome all to the new followers to the page. I know we got a lot from that incident last night. So definitely not like how we like to conduct business. We would much rather talk about the weather. But public safety, again, is one of our paramount goals. So welcome to the channel, the page. It is like a gigantic family. You will learn if you ask a question or something like that in the comments, and I can't get to it quickly enough. People will help you out. People tag their friends, their family, make sure everybody's safe, just because, again, this is basically just a big, old, gigantic family. So welcome to the family. Tell your friends, bring a buddy and a friend. Make sure you help us share the word, just because it's all about us basically having to fight the algorithm. So it sounds like we did get noticed enough by the algorithm. Now they're trying to shake a little money at us. So at least there's that. But it just means I got to be careful and not be mean to Zuck anymore. So other than that, that's all I've got, everybody. So you have a great weekend. Looks like the weather's going to cooperate perfectly. So enjoy it. Be safe. Have fun. This is the captain. Y'all all take it easy.